had all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. Goal, Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Araujo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really...
It's Lampard! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played with speed from back to front.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Robertson stood his ground strongly. That is good alertness. Robertson crosses it in. David Villa! No, couldn't quite control it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving forward. Nicely spread. He's got away. Can he finish? Tomiyasu. Oh, he's been caught napping. Caceres gets rid without sophistication. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Serginho. Makaleli. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Delivers with whip. And the keeper beats it away. Toure running with the ball. Could move up a gear here. David Villa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. Now it's Villa. He's had a shot! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Azar. Makaleli goes back. Beckenbauer. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls.
And he's had a hit! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. It's Azar! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, It was simply inch perfect.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Gullit. Yaya Toure. Bellingham conjures time and space. Gullit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Makelele. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Yaya Toure. And it's Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Makelele has set up one goal so far. This looks promising. Has crossed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Serginho. Makelele. And this is Hazard. And he's straight offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45. Makelele. Lampard, very much a man of this moment. Can he spark a counter here? Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Played in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tomiyasu. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. Belletti. Not the most accurate pass. Ruben Neves. Lampard. Palmer. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? It's Ronaldinho! That's a throw. Makelele. It's Belletti. That's gone for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 20, Villa.
And it's Ronaldinho.
In campo per il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Makelele powering forward here. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Hazard. Serginho. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. Hazard. That's very neat. Played out to the left flank. He's dealt with that really well.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Yeah, they were looking for a
81.7
counter-attack.
Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. That's a sharp pass. And it's Lampard. Serginho. Distributed tidily. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio di giocatori.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Makaleli. Yamal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that's gone loose. Nakata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal, little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played back in, looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 13, Yaya Touré, numero 22. Lasciano il
And it's
campo
Nakata.
il numero 6.
Now it's
il numero
Yamal.
16, il numero
Nakata
10.
could try cutting inside here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Steaming on goalwards. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. That looks a good ball through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The Great Escape.
Belletti. I think we're just about done here. Yamal. Gets into some space. Yamal. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yokohama really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And here's Musiala. And it's Schneider. Schneider puts his foot
Ci
on the
saranno
gas.
3 minuti di recupero.
Nakata. And this is Schneider. Shot a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And this is Ronaldinho. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.